we never get to bed.
Are you ready?
All right,
Tell Jim you gotta be quiet.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the homes not a creature was stirring, they were all on their phones. Phased decorations were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of video games danced in their heads. And Larry in his undies, and Elaine in her gown, the city of Stockton was settling down. When out on the road there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and heard a huge crash. But all I could see, and I'm not even lying, was a swerving old trailer and gifts a-flying. The presents were scattered all over the drive. 'Twas a miracle everyone was alive. A haphazard old driver, so careless and quick, I knew in a moment this wasn't St. Nick. What happened, I said, and he gave me a frown. Well, I guess I forgot to tie the plywood down. Who are you, and did you steal these from Santa? And he asked me to help because he's stuck in Atlanta. He was dressed all in chief's gear from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with gravel and soot. The brake lights on the breast of the new fallen snows shined on his feet, but there were only 9 toes. He seemed a bit skinny and smelled like Coors Light, but he swears he was sent to help Santa tonight. Despite the wreck, our concern and dismay, 'twas a Christmas biggin to save the day. More rapid than eagles, his family they came, and he whistled and waved and called them by name. Yo, Bo! Yo, Pierce! Hey, Jimmy and Sissy! Hey, Logan! Yo, Linda! Hey, Mindy and Trixie! Someone come help me while I fix this truck. Pat and Brett knew there would be no such luck. He said, hold the flashlight, and they tried to assist, but he screamed and yelled and waved his fist. The truck was damaged beyond any reparation, but Biggin always has some other transportation. Now back away, back away, back away all. He jumped on the hoverboard. On his face he did fall. Donna, run home and bring my golf cart. She refused, said, Jim, you know that won't start. He shooed them away while I figured it out. They didn't want to leave him, but he started to pout. So over to Mindy's, the family they flew, and they waited and waited with no Biggin in view, when what to their wondering eyes should appear but a golf cart being toted by 8 reindeer. He was cracking the reins, that sleigh like his throne, discussing the weather with Donnie on the phone. And then in a twinkling they landed on the roof. We heard the prancing of each little hoof. Such a feat, our minds were blown. We gathered the kids and ran in the home. As I drew in my head how he pulled off this stunt, down the chimney Biggin fell with a big old loud grunt. The stump of a cigarette he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. Blue lightning shot out from the weight of that sack. The children just stared, quiet as a mouse, until Mindy yelled, Don't smoke in my house! Biggin sure was a right jolly old elf, and he was awfully tickled with himself. He said, ho, 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 when he went straight to work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. He twisted his mustache and winked at the pack. I think it's about time to have me a snack. He refused the cookies and no milk did he sip, but demanded a bologna sandwich with Miracle Whip. He looked kind of winded and had worn himself out, but this Christmas biggin had saved Santa's route. He sat in the recliner, crossed his hands in his lap, turned on CMT, and started to nap. He rested his eyes, but eventually he woke and walked out the door with his favorite joke. Can't wait till tomorrow, we knew what he'd say, 'cause I get better looking every day. The family was happy, the children and all. I sure was proud of my father-in-law. He jumped on his scooter. It's cheaper than gas. He lit up a smoke and peeled out through the grass. If I remember correctly, I believe I recall that he yelled, I do love you all. And I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Yay.